What does this theorem state? The corresponding angles formed by a transversal of two parallel lines are of equal measure. Line L and line M are the two parallel lines and M is the transversal. Angle A and angle B are the corresponding angles formed because of the transversal N. Over here first we'll write down given. What is given to us? Line M parallel to line L. Line N is a transversal. What we are going to prove? To prove that the corresponding angles formed are of equal measure. So which are the corresponding angles? Angle A and angle B. So what we are going to prove? Angle A is equal to angle B. Now proof. Angle A plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees. This is your first equation. What is the reason over here? Angles in the linear pair. These two angles are the angles in linear pair. Now, angle C plus angle B is equal to 180 degrees. This is our second equation, and what is the reason? We have studied the theorem, and that theorem is interior angle theorem. Interior angle theorem. According to this theorem, the sum of the interior angle is supplementary, that is 180. That is angle C plus angle B is equal to 180. Now, angle A plus angle C is equal to angle C plus angle B from 1 and 2. Now, C and C is common, it will get cancelled. Angle A is equal to angle B. Which is this angle A and angle B? These are the corresponding angles. Therefore, we have proved that the corresponding angles formed by a transversal of two parallel lines are of equal measure. Children, copy down this theorem. Now we are going to study the alternate angles theorem. What does this theorem state? The alternate angles formed by a transversal of two parallel lines are of equal measures. You will see over here in the figure, line L and line M are the two parallel lines, N is the transversal. Angle D and angle B are the alternate angles which are formed because of this transversal. Now from the theorem only we will write down what is given. So write down given line L is parallel to line M. Line N is a transversal. Now, what we are going to prove? Over here, if you read the theorem, you will see. We are going to prove that the angles formed because of the transversal. Which angles are formed? Alternate angles which are formed because of the transversal are of equal measure. So, which are the angles over here? D and B. So, we are going to prove that angle D is equal to angle B. Now, proof. If you see in the figure, angle D and angle C are forming the angles in the linear pair. So, you will write the first statement. Angle D plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees. This is your first equation. Reason, angles in linear pair. Now, if you see In the figure, angle C and angle B are which type of angles? Interior angles. And we have studied the interior angle theorem. And what does that interior angle theorem state? That these two angles, interior angles, are supplementary. So we are going to write over here angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees. Second, you will write the reason interior angle theorem. Now, from equation 1 and 2, angle D plus angle C is equal to angle B plus angle C. Angle C is common, so it will get cancelled. What remains now? Angle D is equal to angle B. Therefore, we have proved that the alternate angles formed because of the transversal are of equal measure. Students, you copy down this theorem in your classwork book. Now we'll solve practice set 2.1, the first question. Over here in the figure you will see line RP and line MS are the two parallel lines. Line DK is their transversal. They have given us that angle DHP is 85 degrees. They have asked us angle RHD, angle PHG, angle HGS and angle MGK. Now, we are going to first find the first angle. Angle RHD and DHP are the angles forming the linear pair. One angle is given. We can easily find out this angle. So, we will write the solution now. Measure of angle RHD plus measure of angle DHP is equal to 180 degrees. Reason, angles in the linear pair. So, measure of angle RHD plus 85 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Measure of angle RHD is equal to 180 degrees minus 85 degrees. Measure of angle RHD is equal to 95 degrees. So this is the first answer that we have got. So we'll write the answer over here. Now the second question is angle PHG. Angle PHG and angle RHD, they are vertically opposite angle. So they are equal. So second angle that we are going to find is measure of angle PHG is equal to measure of angle RHD. Reason, vertically opposite angles. So measure of angle PHG is equal to 95 degrees. So here we'll write 95. Now the third question they have asked over here is angle HGS. If you see this angle HGS and DHP, they are the corresponding angles formed because of the parallel lines and the transversal, and corresponding angles are equal. So we'll write the solution. Line RP is parallel to line MS and line DK is their transversal. So measure of angle HGS is equal to measure of angle DHP. What is the reason over here? Corresponding angles. Measure of angle HGS is equal to 85 degrees. So we'll write over here 85. Now the last question they have asked is angle MGK. Angle MGK and angle HGS are vertically opposite angles. So measure of angle MGK is equal to measure of angle HGS. Reason: vertically opposite angles. So measure of angle MGK is equal to 85 degrees. So fourth answer. This is your third angle. This is your second angle. You copy down this sum in your classwork book.